You know, I never showed you my little plushies that from the first video that I was talking about where I said I was too lazy to get them. Okay, so look at this Agumon. It's so sad on both sides. Like I could try to kind of, I think it's supposed to be like this, right? Because that looks more like Agumon, but I can't stop it from being a sad. It's so hard. And then I got this chubby Gabumon. Isn't that the best? Isn't he? Look at him. He's so chubby! Anyway, Palmon achieved Mega status. They have the maximum wins, all of it. That's not just an old internet leet speak. They have all the wins, okay? Oh geez, now I can't stop hearing it. They fill up their wins. Win plural now sounds like internet speak. I can't unhear it. Well, we got 77 steps left. We're gonna actually get to see a battle with the Mega form of Palmon. Just gotta shake it, you know. I'm gonna talk more about this at the end of the video, but this one is actually going to be the end of quote-unquote season 1, and we'll be coming back soon for season 2. We'll talk all about that. A lot of details, it's a good thing though. It's gonna help us, huh? Oh, it's finally time. Monmon? Oh, Mammothmon! Okay, I guess in Japanese his name is Mammon. You know what's coming up next. Togemon? Nah. Oh, it's I forgot that it was either Champion or Warp Digivice. It's Rosemon! They don't even have enough room to show her full thing there, but hey, that's the same attack that Palmon does. You just shot the same severed vines that Palmon did. Man, we were ripping that guy up. Come on, Thumb, don't fail me now. You know, I'm almost disappointed we don't get to see what Mammothmon does. Yeah, he seems disappointed too. Look at that. It's like, aww, aww. I'm sorry, man. Yep, we did it. After defeating Mammothmon, well, see, that's like a minion of Myotismon, so I suppose we're moving on past the old, we've long since passed the old Devimon part of it, but hey, another 10,000 steps to go. That's the same that we had to take last time, so hopefully that's just kind of where it peaks out, because that's a lot of steps. So now we've got all of our buddies, and by all of our buddies, I mean the two, Gerald and the plant. What do I gotta do to not keep encountering DEATHMERAMON in the help waves? I did 2 help waves before this video, and both of them were DEATHMERAMON. I was like, oh man, maybe I should quickly get it on the camera, but I was like, nah, you know what's gonna happen. You know who it's gonna be. Who is it?
It's me, your friend Gabumon.
Really? It's not DEATHMERAMON this time?
No, it's me, your bug friend Tentomon.
Wait, I thought you said Gabumon.
Yeah, Gabumon, the one with the backpack.
The pelt?
The pelt.
Okay, I'm gonna open it. It just kind of went on like that over and over again. I trusted so many times, so now I don't like help waves. That's it. Now I've got like a stigma. Now I gotta go to therapy about it. For today's drawing, we have a suggestion from Shakikupupawa. Can you draw Gatomon and Meikumon playing with a yarn ball? Yeah, that sounds fun. Let's do it. We'll put it, probably put it down here. All right, let's put the inks on this thing. I am continuing to be too lazy to go get my good 01, so today we're going to use the 005, a very thin pen. We'll see what kind of effect we achieve from it. As you can see here, we have Gatomon, or for you purists out there, Tailmon, pouncing upon the yarn ball, and Meikumon scampering off along toward the ball from the side as well. There's also obviously the concern here that we have part of this drawing on one page and part of it on the other, and traditionally, historically, I should say, that has tripped me up, but not today. I'm gonna own it. It's gonna look so cool and not stupid at all, right? Man, these lines are a bit thin for my taste, but this pen draws so much smoother than that janky 01 I was using. And Gatomon, Tailmon, because I'm a real Digimon fan, is looking pretty good. So I know I originally had drawn these eyes a little more, you know, true to the Digimon style. I'm actually gonna just kind of, yeah, see, I just drew a nice line like I do, and then we're just gonna see what comes out of it. It's looking a little more Sonic the Hedgehog-y, but hey, there's a plus eyeballs, and I think you know what that means. You know, I say that and now I'm looking at it, I really don't like what that looks like. It's too much line work to go over, so it's just gonna be one of those things where it's like, that's my style, you know? If you make a mistake repeatedly, you might have to consider that that's just, hey, that's your drawing style. That's what you do when you draw things. It might not be what you wanted, but it is what it is. And then Meikumon's foot is weird. It's like the fur ends, right? And then there's like this foot thing, but then underneath it is another foot thing, and it's all quite small. It's all very contrasting to Gatomon's goofy feet. Seriously, now that I'm going over the final details of Meikumon, are they wearing a costume? Are they not really a cat? I haven't finished Try yet. Don't spoil it if they are actually like a grown man in a suit or something. And then they're the one that did the thing with, you know, Leomon. We're not going to talk about that too much. Now let us begin filling in the details on Meikumon that I did not draft out. Come on, zigzags. Just like chain links, right? They seem like they should be simple. You know, I probably could have made it easier on myself by using a thicker pen so I don't have to like go over this part again. I'm probably just not going to go over it again and leave these helix shapes in their thin line form. Because, you know, I know they're generally thicker in her original design, but nah. Just going to hatch in Gatomon's purple parts. Hatch, 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 hatch. Hatch, 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 hatch. And that seems about right. I think that should do it. Very nice. Very fun. I'm glad we drew this. Thank you for the suggestion, Shaikubu1. Now let's talk about this whole these last 10 episodes were season 1 thing. I had been considering for a while finding a way to make this channel more long-term sustainable. Don't worry, this isn't like a bad talk. This isn't going to end in me being like, I might not come back. Like, I really want to do this channel, which is why, I mean, it's spring break. And I hope you're having a good one so far. And as much as I would like to, you know, enjoy this adventure with you during spring break, I do have my kid at home and I can't afford childcare. So it's hard to do like all my jobs and then this and then, you know, not be just completely non-existent to my child. So we're going to come back next Tuesday. I know that seems like a long time, but don't worry. You know how YouTube is. They'll try to shove me away. They'll try to, they'll make the decision that we no longer need to be together. And honestly, YouTube, you stop it. Let them decide if they hate me or not. It's not a hard choice to make. But if you are subscribed, you can go to the bottom right of the video, and next to the subscribed button, you can see a little bell. All you have to do is click it, and bam, now you get all notifications whenever I upload a video. If you want that kind of thing. I'm just saying, you know, maybe turn it on now so that way if you forget, on Tuesday, you'll get the notification, be like, oh, okay, Kakujo's back, and then turn it off, like whatever. Or just leave it on so that way, with all the weird, gnarly changes YouTube keeps making, we won't get separated, you know? Let's stick together. I like it when you're here, and we draw things, and we talk about Gerald. Not to mention that I'll still be walking around with this thing, grinding, going backward in the map, and trying to find new partner Digimon. So when we come back, maybe we'll have Gabumon and Agumon. We'll see. Additionally, 2 things will be changing when I come back on Tuesday. Change number 1, I will not be uploading videos on Monday. I mean, not to give you one more reason to dislike Mondays, but it's important for me, I think, just 1 day a week for me to have a better chance to have an actual full day off. When I sit down to create one of these videos, by the time I'm finished with everything and it's ready to go live on YouTube, it's been about 4 to 5 hours. So these do actually take me a while to make. So yeah, you know, it'll be Tuesday through Sunday, basically. And I'll put a little picture on my YouTube channel's banner art with the schedule reminder. And again, this is just to keep me refreshed, to keep me happy, so that way we can all be happy. Yeah, change number 2. You know how a few videos ago I was jokingly being like, oh, I'm gonna start a Patreon. Well, I'm going to. It was something that I debated for a while. Like, does this kind of channel fit Patreon? Does this kind of thing at all fit Patreon? And I feel like now more than before, Patreon fits YouTube channels because YouTube is constantly making these awful decisions, and with the adpocalypse, it's just like, it's hard to make anything sustainable now. If I were able to have even a small amount of passive income, I wouldn't have to take on so many side jobs, so many commission type things, and I would have a lot more time to put into this. There are times whenever I want to do fancier edits, things like, remember when I did the treadmill with me and Gerald? I was jogging and Gerald was just sitting there bouncing. I want to do more stuff like that, but frankly, I just don't have the time. I would also love to be able to start doing series, a side series, like a traditional Let's Play of like the original Game Boy Tamagotchi game. I always wanted to do that back when I had a gaming channel, and I never got to, but this is my opportunity because the theme fits. It's, you know, this is a digital pet channel, so we could do it. I haven't sat down and fully fleshed out what I want to do with the Patreon as far as rewards go, but I am definitely interested at a higher tier offering to be able to send someone like, you know, a monthly, I'll draw you something on like a piece of paper and send it to you, and you can have like one of these things, like straight up in your home. Of course, I'll obviously put more effort into it because this is, you know, these are just fun sketches, but still, it could be exciting and fun. And then obviously, like, none of this content would go behind a paywall. This is all going to still just be like me uploading stuff to YouTube, regardless of whether or not you contribute. It's not like no pressure. Okay, like a little bit of pressure. People keep telling me I gotta stop saying no pressure. We live in a capitalist world and I gotta constantly be like, yes, give me money, give Gerald and me coins, yes. Anyway, let me know how you feel about that down below. Even if you don't like it, I understand. Not everyone likes Patreon or the notion of artists or creators asking for money or support. The point is, nothing will change. We will continue uploading these videos and we will have the drawings and the digital pets, And if you want on the side, you can help support me, and that money can go into the quality of the channel. And if we make enough, man, I'm gonna be ordering like special virtual pets, because that's another thing. Some of these things get expensive. Thanks for watching, though. Thanks for sticking around. And I'll see you all Tuesday. Have a good week.